We're gonna compare and contrast today. I'm gonna make baby food, compare the cost, compare the time it takes, and then also compare the taste test. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelly and I post family-oriented content. So basically anything a mom would think about, budgeting, couponing. I also talk about family activities, cooking, budget meal ideas, things like that. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Today, we are talking about baby food. On one of my couponing videos, it was suggested to me that to save some money, I should make my baby food at home, which I think is a great idea, but I also really like the convenience of the baby food. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make baby food, compare the cost, compare the time it takes, and then also compare the taste test because my son loves these, so we will see if he likes the baby food that I make. Now this is what I usually get. It's the Comforts baby purees. It is a variety pack of 6. Actually, it's not even a variety pack because they're all the same flavor. They're apple, mango, and spinach. And this cost me $3.49 for 6 pouches. Each pouch is 4 ounces, so this is 24 ounces. So we're gonna see if the fruit that I bought will be able to make 24 ounces of baby food, because if so, it is a lot cheaper. Because I found apples that were 99 cents a pound. I got 5 for $3.04. So one apple was 61 cents. The mangoes were on sale $2.99 for 4. One of these was 75 cents. And then there were no real sales on spinach. I even looked at the fresh spinach versus the frozen spinach to see which one was cheaper. Frozen spinach was cheaper. This was $1.59, and I only expect to use about maybe a quarter of this bag. So for a quarter of this bag, it's gonna be about 40 cents. So total for all 3 of these will be $1.75. So if I doubled the recipe, it would be $3.52. So about the same price as this box. If these fruits make half of the amount that this box would make, you have about the same deal, or if it makes more, you have a better deal. I am going to actually time how long it takes me from start to finish to make this baby puree, because to give my son one of these purees takes me about 2 seconds. Okay, I gotta take the lid off and hand it to him or help him eat it. So we're gonna time this from start to finish. I'm gonna go start peeling the apple and start my timer. All right, I got my apple peeled. I'm gonna chop it up and then put it in a pot of boiling water to cook it. And while I do that, I will cut up the mango. Hi, baby.
Wow.
All right, we're just gonna put these in a pot and then go cook them on the stove. It has already taken me about 4 minutes to do this, so actually I think that's pretty good time. I don't know, maybe I'm a slow peeler, I don't know. I'm gonna cut up the mango. Actually, I have only cut up mangoes very few times. I almost cut myself. I've only cut up mangoes very few times in my life, so let's see what happens here. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Okay, that took me an embarrassingly long amount of time to cut up this mango. I don't know if it was ripe enough or what, but it was really hard. These pieces that I got cut out are pretty soft though, so I think they'll be fine in the puree. While we wait for the apples to cook, I'm gonna go ahead and put the mangoes and the spinach in the blender and start blending it. I have to do it off camera because the cord is not long enough to reach the wall. So here we go. The mango and spinach in there, I'm gonna go blend it up. Oh, here's what it looks like with just the spinach and mango. I put about a cup of water in there because it was like not getting creamy at all. I'm gonna go check on the apples, and if they're done, I'm gonna put them in here and blend it up. This took me exactly 21 minutes to make. I'm gonna take a minute off because I paused to talk. This is what it looks like with the apples in it. I'm gonna weigh it. So I've got my handy dandy food scale, and I'm gonna pour it in this bowl. It's at 0 ounces right now with the bowl on it. Let's go ahead and pour this in there. Okay, poured it all in there, and all of this made 10.52 ounces. 24 ounces in this, almost 11 ounces that you make out of 1 mango, 1 peach, and some spinach. The most important part is the taste test. So I am going to attempt to feed this to my son and see if he likes it. Okay. Does he like it? You want more? You want your Cheerios? Oh. He tried it. He didn't really like it right now, but he is a little sick right now. I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator and try again maybe for dinner or tomorrow and see if he likes it then. This is how much it made. I'm gonna go store it and try again in a little bit. I tried giving him this food 3 more times and he didn't want it, didn't like it. He wanted his pouch. So I don't know if it's the actual pouch that he likes, because I can pour the pouch into a bowl and he'll eat it that way. So I think it's just the flavor. So he definitely likes the pouches better. Maybe if somebody has a tried and true homemade baby puree recipe, I could borrow and see if he likes, because I would like to try and make it at home. He didn't like it. To compare the two, the cost of the 6 pouches was $3.49. And the cost of the homemade puree came to $1.74 for the portion that I made, and that was just about half of the amount that's in the pouches. So if I doubled the recipe, I would have the amount that is in the pouches, and the cost would be $3.48. So they're basically exactly the same price, as long as you get the deals on the apples and the mangoes like I did. Otherwise, it actually might be more expensive. It is a tie for cost for what I paid. As far as time, so the pouch only took 2 seconds. The time it took for me to make the baby puree, I have to factor into the cost basically, because time is money, right? That took me 20 minutes to make. So maybe if I got faster, but 20 minutes, sometimes I don't have 20 minutes, you know? The winner on time is the pouches. If we go head to head on the taste, my baby liked the taste of the pouches better. That doesn't mean that it tasted better, because I tasted the puree I made and I thought it tasted really good. So I don't know what was going on. He just seems to like the pouches better. Maybe it's the texture, I don't know. Again, the pouches win on that as well. I'm also comparing like portability and like convenience, because we go out and about all the time and it's so much easier just to grab something and go. And the pouches you can just grab and take with you. I could take that baby puree anywhere I wanted, as long as it's in like a Tupperware. I would have to sit and feed him with a spoon, and it would just, I mean, honestly, the convenience is what's appealing about the pouches, right? I'm gonna compare them on health, and the pouches, while they say they're just spinach, mango, and apple, there's also like lemon concentrate and one other thing I can't think of right now. But I'm going to give the homemade baby food the win on health, because I know exactly what I put in his baby food. It was just mango, apple, and spinach and some water. So I don't know exactly what's in the pouches. I know what's listed in the ingredients, but I wasn't the one that made it. So does anyone have any baby puree recipes that I could try? Because I would love to give this another go, maybe with different ingredients, because mangoes are kind of expensive. So maybe there's a cheaper puree that I could try and make. Let me know and I will give it a try. Who knows? I might find something he likes and is cheaper, and that would be amazing. So let me know. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I will see you in my next video.